Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
So Chud the Builder made bail. They said Chud the Builder is released. For y'all who don't know who Chud the Builder is, he's the streamer that was going around calling blacks all type of derogatory names. They out there chimping out. Y'all remember him.
When you run up on this man and you're mad about the racist stuff he says to you, if you know,
control yourself like a human.
That wouldn't even be anything that moves you. I'm 54 years old. That don't move.
Yeah, it don't move.
Just control yourself. See, you guys are mature. This is we're trying to class up the black community.
Man had
See, that's stuff like that. You know, class up the black community.
Yeah.
Well, look like he didn't do no time at all. He got a bail. Man, that's crap. $1 million bail, man. His GoFundMe, whatever. I don't know if it was a GoFundMe or a Go and Save, like the ones they got for Nolan Well. He had one of those. And he had bread, man. They put money up in there for him for his bail. Now, I don't know where he got this million from, because you had all type of people that was donating money, but the judge wouldn't let him use the money for the Go Save. So behind the scenes, somebody put some bread up, man. They said whoever the person was that put the money up last time, he couldn't put the whole 1 million up. He needed 10 people to put up 100,000. So let's go over here and see what the big fuss is about with Chud the Builder getting the bond and being released. They said he already started chaos. Let's go check it out.
I have some really bad news, and it's about Chud the Builder. It appears this man has a witch doctor somewhere in a third world country. I don't know how he pulled this off.
What do you mean you don't know how he pulled it off? Come on, man. You know exactly how he pulled it off.
But Chud the Builder is apparently out on bond. About a day or two ago, the most deplorable person on the internet, Jake Lang, who just happens to be best friend with Chud the Builder, surprise, surprise, he came on Twitter to announce that Chud the Builder had apparently made bond and he was being released. Now, this was 2 days ago and nobody got an update. So a lot of people just thought, okay, like Jake Lang is a pathological liar. This is just one of his stunts.
We are outside Chud the Builder's courthouse. His official name, Dalton Etherly. I'm here with his whole family. We are fighting for his bond. This was his final attempt to be able to receive bond. And guess what? They gave him a 2-week continuance. This is 2-tiered persecution. White men have no rights in the state of Tennessee for self-defense. Some rabid black man attacked him outside the courthouse and he had to defend himself. Now,
oh, wow. Hey, one thing you can say about, hey, they stick together, don't they? Man, they stick together, boy. I don't know what type of obsession they, obsession they have with us, man, but it is wow. This is wild.
now we're facing a 2-tiered persecution where they won't even grant him bond over walking out of a restaurant when they kicked him out for not paying a bill. This is ridiculous Democrat persecution. Dalton Etherly is officially a political prisoner being held in abhorrent conditions of confinement. He is being held in solitary confinement, not even let out of his cell, I think only 2 hours.
So what about the other videos when we seen Chud walking up on black people disrespecting him? All right, y'all say this one guy outside of a courtroom. Yeah, but what about all the other videos that we seen with him agitating people, starting stuff to go viral? The same thing you doing right now, Jack Lang, whatever your name is. You just trying to go viral. You don't care nothing about this. I thought he was locked up.
Hey, he's getting out right now. He's being tortured. They're trying to make him take a plea deal, but Dalton's remaining firm. We need to stand up. President Trump, the Department of Justice, this is persecution. Amen. This is political persecution. We need to stop this right now. Free Dalton. Free Chud.
Fight.
We are in downtown Nashville right now where my brother Chud the Builder is in his final bond hearing. He's being persecuted for being a white man who defended himself versus a violent black assailant. His bond has been...
Violent black assailant. Violent black. Yeah, okay. What about Chud the Builder? Okay. What he really mad about is that black woman that recorded him disrespecting and he lost his plumbing job. So he went on a rant on the internet to target black people to disrespect him because he was mad he got his job taken.
Set at $1.25 million when the murderer Carmelo Anthony only $250,000. This is the definition.
The murder Carmelo Anthony. Y'all see what's going on here, man. Y'all see what's going on. This that mega talk right here, man. This is ridiculous, man.
Of two-tier justice. We have to stand against it. The Democrat persecution of Christians must end today. Free Chud!
This victim mentality is so whack, bro. They acting like Chud the Builder got $1 million bond for jaywalking or for stealing a Hershey bar out of Walmart. Chud the Builder got $1 million bond for shooting a man outside of a courthouse after antagonizing him.
Right.
Yo, this victim mentality is so whack, bro. Like, yo, it's so corny. I don't even understand. Like, even if you are like a white supremacist or a white nationalist, I don't even understand how you can respect this. You guys are quote unquote anti-victim mentality, but yet you guys are the victim in almost every situation. And there's no accountability whatsoever. Right? The worst part about this too, based on how much quote unquote support Chud has gotten from like the white supremacists and like white nationalists, Chud has not learned a goddamn thing. You would think like somebody in Chud's position would be in their jail cell.
It don't work like that. That ain't how this works. No, he's not going to change. Why would he change? It's nature, man. He's not going to change. He's going to remain the same, going to get out and do the same thing. Y'all see what happened to the last guy who tried to be like Chud. See, at least Chud was smart. Chud knew which areas to go in and play this game in.
You thinking their life decisions? All that has happened, to be honest, is Chud the Builder has been more bold. He has been emboldened by these people ever since being in jail, right? Because now he got companies stepping up to pay his $1 million bond. Now he got like white supremacists and white nationalists pulling him further into the deep end. He was already like deep enough. But now he thinks he's like a savior now. And that's the worst part about this. This man is leaving jail thinking he's the savior for the quote unquote white race. So he said this, but there was no action. This was like 2 days ago. And Chud the Builder, there was no reports of him being released. As a matter of fact, there was like a community note calling him a liar and saying Chud the Builder was still in jail. That's until about an hour ago. At 7 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Central, and 10 p.m. Eastern, Chud the Builder posted no comment. Period. No comment. And if he posted this, by the way, before we even get to whether or not he's out, if he posted this, he's already breaking his bond conditions. Lock him back up. The judge says he's not allowed to be on social media. Like, he's literally not allowed to be on social media. Those were his bond conditions. But I'm assuming they'll pass it off as, no, his girl posted it. No, his manager posted it. So, like, I'm not sure there's much they can do to him, right? Because they can always just lie. But based on that comment was received from a bunch of white supremacists, like, commenting, Chud the Builder is out of jail. He's out. He's free. But these people are liars, man, right? So I didn't want to just take their word for it. So I decided to do my own research to figure out, is Chud the Builder out of jail or not?
Is it any videos? Because this is my first time seeing this video also. Is there any video stating that Chud is out? Have we seen him out yet? Or is this just people talking?
So I went to the inmate search for Montgomery County and then the other county in Nashville. So Clarksville is Montgomery County. That's the $1 million bond. Chud is not listed on the inmate roster in Davidson County, which is Nashville. And then when you also look at Montgomery County, he's not listed on the inmate roster as well, which will be the Clarksville bond, right? So the Nashville bond was the bond that was initially revoked. So it was taken away, right? Because the judge deemed him like a danger to society. That's the one where he essentially walked out the restaurant without paying. They got him on shoplifting or theft charges, and that bond got revoked. So he was sitting on no bond. And then he went back to court and they gave him like a $5,000 bond after saying he was a threat to society, which to me makes no sense whatsoever. I think they folded to public pressure. And then the Clarksville bond was the bond for the $1 million, which was apparently already paid because like the racist casino duo, they apparently already offered up the money. So Chud was only waiting.
The casino offered up the money. Wow, that's crazy how they could do crazy. Just go around popping people. And you got major corporations putting up millions of dollars to bail somebody like this out of jail. This is amazing. He goes around disrespecting people, antagonizing people, and calling them, chimping out the N-word and so much. And these major corporations put the money up to bail somebody like that out.
In on the Davidson County, which apparently got settled. I I am floored, bro. I'm floored, man. To be a white man in America has to be an experience, man. You could shoot somebody on camera. You could call multiple innocent people the N-word for content, and you still gonna have people support you, and you still gonna have.
Let it be the other way around. Let it be the other way around. Our people, we don't stick up for each other at all. Listen, man. This stuff right here should be an eye opener. I just seen some dudes, some swine dudes, some blood dudes. I guess they caught a Crip dude, drug him, and supposed to put peanut butter in his drawers, whatever the case may be. And you got stuff like this going on. Oh my God, man! They need to pay attention. What's going on, man?
$1 billion company pay $1 million bond for you just because you white and you racist, just because. So how was he able to do this? See, he wasn't able to make bond the traditional way, which is, you get a bill bondsman, you pay the 10%. He couldn't do that because in Montgomery County, like the max is like $100K or like $125,000 per bill bondsman. So he would have needed 10. And apparently out of the bill bondsman company, they didn't want to touch him. They thought Chud was a nuisance. They thought it was bad PR. They didn't want to touch Chud at all. Nobody wanted to touch this dude. So it took the racist casino, the racist called Duel, which apparently is ran by like a billionaire, like white supremacist, and he put up the $1 million. They paid the $1 million. Chud bond was, I think, 1.25, right? Like 1.25, right? And they reduced it to $1 million. It was first 1.25, and then they reduced it to $1 million. And they paid the $1 million full cash.
Wow.
Here, one wire here.
All because he popped a brother. Wow, y'all see hey man. Gotta wake up for real, man. Doing his reactions, I done seen so much stuff. It kind of changed your mindset when you do this stuff.
But here's the thing, and here's why I don't feel like we should be too upset about this, okay? There's nothing he could really do, okay? This case is going to be tied up for about a year or two, all right? So they can celebrate all they want, but what are they really celebrating?
It ain't nothing but a bond. He still got to fight the case.
Chud can't be on social media, so he's not going to drop content.
He don't need to drop no content. If they putting $1 million up for his bail, cash, they going to give him a bag when he get out. If they could give him $1 million, he don't need to be on social media. They going to give him a bankroll. He the hero right now.
So what? Like he's just what? Like he's going to be somewhere locked up, cooped up in the house somewhere. No, he can't really come outside. So he can't drop content, can't come outside. Chud is going to be an afterthought in a couple of months, right? He's going to go to court. He's going to get found guilty. He's going to go to jail. So what exactly are they celebrating? They are celebrating nothing. Now, I'm sure Duel probably thought that Chud would be able to get out and then come and work for them. But apparently the judge put a stop to that. He can't do that either.
That ain't what listen, they did that just to show power. It don't have nothing with him to come to get a job or anything like that. That's just to show a flex. Like, man, ain't nothing. We got that. He did that. That's right, homeboy. Yeah, that's all that was.
He can't go ahead and work for him and get on camera and troll. He can't do that either. So Chud apparently, what are you gonna do?
He gonna enjoy that money that he about to get. He fits to get some. He's about to get some money. The money that he's about to get, he's about to enjoy it and find him somebody else and train them on how to run social media.
What are you gonna do at this? Like what? So the trolling is cool. The no comment, you outside, but what does this do? This does nothing for you guys, right? Now, they're on social media literally celebrating, and the reason why I personally feel like Chud should not have gotten out is because of the ramifications. Chud being in jail sent a message that behavior would not be tolerated. That going around harassing people would not be tolerated. But now that he's free, you're going to have these copycats like this one Mexican dude who's been going viral lately for trying to imitate Chud the best he could, right? And he got whooped on already, right? So he tried to imitate Chud, he got whooped on, but then he moved states and now he's doing it in like other states. But you got severe copycats like this Mexican dude who's imitating Chud. And with Chud being free right now, they now know that.
But it's okay. It's okay. If he don't see what happened to Chud and he continue to, even if he moved to another state and continue to do the same thing, karma will catch up with you. Nobody has to do nothing to him. Karma will catch the same thing with Chud. He's going to move somewhere else thinking he's going to go where it's softer at. Do the same thing, going to be put in the same position, and he going to end up in jail as well. Or something worse. So anyway, man, what do y'all think about Chud the Builder being released or having his bond he's about to get out, or if he's out already? It don't make me no different at all, man. You know, it's just social media has did more damage than anything we have ever seen, man. It's all about these clicks and this clout, man. So anyway, leave y'all thoughts in the comment section. Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV. Subscribe to the channel. Share the video. I'll catch all of y'all on the next reaction.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.